Here are the top 5 reasons why you should not move to South Carolina. I'm Tracy Roberts. I'm a local realtor with Atlas Home Team. And I'm sharing with you all the reasons that we're helping people just like you from all over the country relocate to our beautiful area. But today, I'm gonna throw you a curveball, and I'm gonna tell you all the reasons you shouldn't move here. So number 1, the intense growth and people relocating here. It has caused more traffic on the roads, congestion, and craziness, right? During 2021 through 2023, Greenville and Myrtle Beach were in high demand. While they are still attractive places to move to, they do not have the crazy influx as it had been. The city that has had mass increase over the second half of 2023, as well as a projected continue of that in 2024, is Columbia, South Carolina. Columbia is in the Midlands, is what we call the middle area of our state. It is definitely going to see lots of growth. New schools have been built in tons of neighborhoods inside of both Greenville and Myrtle Beach to help ease the infrastructure issue. But if you do not like growing pains, you do not like new highways and construction or any of that kind of stuff, this may not be the place for you. Number 2, 4 seasons. If you do not love having 4 seasons, or if you have an intolerance to cold winters, they can get 20s and 30s for a week or so of the year, or a random snowstorm or ice storm that may happen every other year on the western side of the state. This is definitely not your jam. If the thought of having summer from April through October annoys you, and you have nowhere on your agenda to deal with sunscreen or trips to the pool, it's not for you. Summers are blazing hot and can be very humid during mid-May through probably September. Though the seasons may range in duration of time, example through spring, fall, and winter, are far shorter than the length of summer, many of us do love the 4 seasons, and we have, in spite of the fact that it's annoying at times with the caked on pollen in the spring, we will teach you one life hack. If you move here and you are here for pollen, you need a monthly car wash membership and a whole box of Zyrtec, and you'll be fine, I promise, friend. So number 3, smaller cities. It is not a huge city. It is a moderately sized city. So if you are looking for the ability to go to various nightclubs or after hours places every night of the week, it is definitely not for you. That would be a huge drawback. The areas with some nightlife would be maybe if you're interested in Greenville or Charleston or Columbia, but again, most of the South Carolina is more catered to families and business lifestyles and retirement. Even in those cities, if you want to have an ample amount of nightlife, it is definitely not going to be like Orlando or Los Angeles or Miami. It's not going to happen. Number 4, if you don't love barbecue or shrimp and grits, this might not be a thing that works out. There are less healthy food choices than larger metropolitan areas. Could be an issue for you if you're used to grabbing things on the go. It's not easy. While there are plenty of options, it may be harder to find for you unless you're in Greenville or Columbia. This is like other states in the Deep South. They love barbecue. They love fried foods, even a deep fried Oreo or 2. You're gonna have fine dining, I promise. You do have options like Whole Foods, Sprouts, Fresh Market, and other healthier grocery stores to choose from. And there are some restaurants, but it's not as easy as most places that are like New York or Charlotte. Number 5, bugs and wildlife. They are not my favorite, I promise. If you're moving from an area that is like what we call the concrete jungle, like New York, you may have to take some time getting used to it. When I say bugs, I mean it can range from annoying gnats at the beginning of spring to the end of fall, mosquitoes and flies that are stealth air attacks that come out of nowhere in the middle of summer. Oh, it's so not fun. We definitely cannot forget the pterodactyl, I feel like, size that are just like flying palmetto bugs. I'm kidding, they're not that big, and I do probably have, I don't know, like maybe seen 2 or 3 in a year. If you're near moisture areas, you will see them more. Now the wildlife through the state, there's black bears and there's coyotes in the mountain areas, there's gators on the coast as far as into the middle of the state. You heard me, gators from the coast on the shoreline all the way to the Midlands. And now you don't have to be near the mountains to even see the coyotes. I live in Simpsonville, and there's been sightings of coyotes around Simpsonville. Now, I haven't actually seen them other than a deer cam that a friend or a neighbor has shown me, but that's enough to startle you. Well, there you have it, the top 5 reasons that you should not move to South Carolina. And if they don't bother you and you think that the Palmetto Estate and the great things about it are enough for you to want to still move here, then you should reach out to me, Tracy Roberts with Atlas Home Team. All of my information is below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.